Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be reacting to
My first months living in Croatia as an American. Culture shock.
I'm an American leaving everything that I know. I stick out like a sore thumb. I was just like, wow, I really was so ignorant. Then I feel like an outsider.
She was crying one day. Why do people hate me? Guys, we have a good one. We're putting Kayla on the spot today.
I am on the spot because I did a really crazy thing. Not only did I have a huge life change of getting married to this lovely man, but we also made a huge change to move to Croatia. So for me, I'm an American leaving everything that I know, leaving my family, my friends, my culture, my language, getting married, and then moving to this foreign place. So it has been an emotional roller coaster, to say the least.
I wonder if she's been.
And yeah, Mate.
To Croatia before? I would hope so.
He's Croatian?
I don't know.
Oh.
But how are you gonna move to a place without having been there? I think you have to,
Yeah.
right?
Here to just ask me some hard-hitting questions about how my time has been.
I prepared some good questions. I'm sure all the peeps from all around the world, especially from America, will be super excited to hear them. But also, I believe peeps from in Croatia also want to know, okay, how does Croatia compare to other countries, especially to America, to US?
Right.
Okay, but are you ready?
I think so.
You think so? Okay. Question number one.
Okay.
How is it being brown in Croatia?
It's interesting.
We don't have a lot of brown people here.
They don't.
At all.
Like none.
Yeah.
Literally none. Anytime I see
What
anyone
is
that
she? I wonder what is she?
I don't know, but he did say we don't have, so I think he's Croatian.
He's Croatian?
Yeah, I think so.
Ah.
anything other than white looking,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, there's my friend. There's someone there.
Babes, there's your people.
It's been weird in a way. I mean, I come from America, so it's not like, depending on where you're from in America, you're probably going to be one of the only brown people in a lot of situations. But for the most part, we have good diversity. I mean, America is the melting pot. People come from all different countries for the American dream. So it's not very often that I can go an entire day and be the only brown person. Whereas here, I am literally the only brown person everywhere that I go. So I stick out like a sore thumb. So it's kind of weird because I know everyone is staring at me like all the time, which makes me feel like...
Does it make you feel awkward?
Yeah, it makes me feel awkward because I just want to be like doing my own thing. Everywhere we walk into, I can just feel the eyes on me. So that's been a little interesting, but I know their hearts are
So
like,
she's
here.
like, she feels like a celebrity, I guess. Because everybody.
Really?
Well, I mean, everybody's looking
Oh.
at you, so it's like a celebrity, because everybody looks at celebrities where they go, right? So you're like, well, like a celebrity. It must be, right?
It's not like they're looking at me like, who's this brown chick, right? I'm just different and I stand out.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
it's
that's
a
true.
fact, right?
That's true.
So it's just been like an adjustment to get used to.
It
having
depends
all
what
eyes
the
on me
stairs
everywhere
look like, come off as.
It's like when you see someone like super tall, like you look at them because like just like they're so tall, right?
Yeah, but there's a look in this stare. Do you stare at the tall person?
Like how stare like what?
Mhm.
Like this? No, I don't think so. But you still like kind of look as like, oh, they kind of stand out.
There I go.
You're on the spotlight all the
I
time,
am,
right?
yeah.
Okay. Second question. What was the most unpleasant experience you had since coming to Croatia?
I would say the very beginning, like after we got back from our honeymoon, those first couple of weeks were the hardest for me. And I didn't think about all the things that were going to be difficult moving to a different country where you don't speak the language. But I'm now a wife and I want to be doing these wifely things, but the simplest task, like I can't do on my own. Like I didn't know how to open the windows here. The windows are different, the doors are different, the stinking like oven, I don't understand Celsius, and the buttons are in a, you know,
True.
things I don't understand. I don't know how to work the
What's
washer.
considered the weirdest or
Most unpleasant experience.
unpleasant?
I can't go to the grocery store and buy anything without having Google Translate up to be like, what is this? So I think that was the most unpleasant, was like those first couple of weeks, because it was like
adjusting.
everything hit me at once, and a huge life change of being married but being away from everything that I know. and
Especially if
everybody
she's
that I
used
know.
to like
Did you ever have-
going shopping like on her own to do things independently,
yeah.
and then you have to rely on your partner to help you.
I had a feeling like, oh my gosh, what did I do with my life?
No, but I thought to myself, like, how stinking silly was I to not think about those things?
I
Like,
wonder
knew
why they
I was
moved to
coming
Croatia.
Cost of living, maybe.
place, but I didn't think about the day-to-day tasks that were going to be
Yeah.
difficult, like opening a door,
Yeah.
putting down the shades, turning on the washer. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't think those things were going to be difficult. So I was just like, wow, I really was so ignorant. Like, I had no idea.
You're like, la 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 la.
Yeah, literally. And the Lord did
We
tell
were
me.
in love. We
We
were
were.
in love.
But the Lord did tell me when we first made the decision to move here, he was kind of like, hey, like, it's gonna be more difficult than you
Yeah.
think. Like, I'm gonna be with you, but it's gonna be more difficult than you think. So I knew that, but I didn't understand the depths of it until I lived it.
Fair enough. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is something that's hard that you didn't expect to be hard?
Yeah, I would say kind of like
You kind of answered
yeah,
already that
kind of like I was saying.
Yeah.
But I would just say being in a place where you don't understand the language, because then I feel like an outsider, like most of the time.
I wonder
it's different
if
with, like, your
if he also felt similarly, like if he moved from Croatia to the States and he had to come here for the first time, he probably was going through the same things too as well.
I guess to an extent, right? Because everything is a little different. But I don't know. Like I don't remember for me being particularly hard at all. You know, like it's not hard. It's just different. So like it's hard for me to say like it's unpleasant or like it's just different. So I don't know. Like using Fahrenheit instead of Celsius. I was like, okay, whatever. It's different. I use it, you know. I
But you
don't know.
never had to do that before, though.
No, I did when I came here.
No, but that means so you and then sending me.
Okay.
I say so now you have to convert it.
Yeah.
Before you didn't have to convert.
Yeah. But eventually you get used to it in Fahrenheit. You don't need Celsius anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah, all these difficulties they explain is like stuff you get used to. I feel like that will happen any place you go to.
yeah. That's I don't think it's like Croatia specific. I think it's
Yeah.
just
Like,
moving to a new place.
Even like moving like in a place like in the same city, just being in that new home, you're learning how it works.
Or like if you move to the other end, like side of the country, let's say if you move from Miami to Seattle, I think it's gonna be a huge
Yeah.
culture shock too.
For me, it's like when you use a new shower that you haven't used before.
Yeah.
Like, how
That's a
how
good
to get
example.
to the
Yeah,
hot
because every
water.
shower water is different.
It's so different.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta pull one knob to release the top,
Mhm.
or to push another knob for only the bot. It's just like it's like that for everything.
your family or your friends,
Yeah.
because like they're so kind and they're trying their best to speak English, right?
Yeah.
So I don't feel like that in those settings, but in other settings where it's just like you're lonely sometimes because this whole world is happening around you and you have no idea what's being said, what's being discussed, why people are laughing. Like, you just have no idea. So
Sure.
you kind of just feel lonely a lot.
It's so much different than when I was in the States because I speak the language, so
Right.
I kind of feel included already. But you're
Right.
totally out. Like,
I'm out.
you might as well hearing.
No, it is. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, Croatian.
So that's been tough. Yeah.
Okay. What is something you really enjoy about living here? Okay, let's just lift up Croatia.
No, I love Croatia. It's so different because the cultures are absolutely drastically different
Yep.
between America and really most European countries, right? In Croatia, I love that it's just about like family and friends and community. In America, we're more individualistic. It's about us, it's about our career, it's about our money, it's about us, and we're just focused on that. Whereas here, it's like everyone's hanging out with their friends all the time, and their family gets together like once a week, and you go out for a walk, and everyone's together, like full family, like husband, wife, kiddos.
Coffee culture.
Yeah, I love the coffee culture here. But I just think, again, it's more community based than it is in America. America's like, am I right, Americans? It's the hardest thing for you to even get together with your friends. You'll look at your calendars and you can't find any time that you can get together, and you see your friends like once every 3 months. It's
Yeah.
just how it is because
Yeah.
we're super busy.
Yeah.
Whereas here, it's just way more relaxed. People just are enjoying their life. And like Mate said, they're all about, they're just, having their coffee and just taking their time and having these big meals for lunch. And it's just,
It's a feast.
yeah, it's very different, but I like that because it's just more about enjoying, relaxing, spending quality time with family and friends, which at least in the Northeast, being from the Boston area, that's not really like a thing.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
they
Good.
come
Good.
from
Good.
Boston.
What do you miss most about America?
Aside from my family and friends, that goes without saying,
Yeah,
duh, right?
course.
I miss two things.
Dun, dun, dun.
I miss the convenience of America, the convenience and the efficiency of America. I miss being able to order from Amazon and get something in 2 days to my doorstep.
Guys, Amazon is the
I wonder
greatest
what it's
pain in
like.
her heart.
What is it like over in Croatia? So you can order.
Well, I'm sure you can order from Amazon, but it's not gonna be 2 days. It's probably gonna be like a week or so. So here, like it's not even 2 days. Sometimes you can get the same day.
I ordered something and it hasn't been here in a week. Like I miss that. I miss Target. I miss Starbucks. I miss Home Goods.
Starbucks in Target.
In Target, I miss again the convenience of having these big stores with everything that I need. I miss that, especially being a wife, and I'm trying to create a home here. And I'm like, if I were home, I would just go to Home Goods, and if I were here, I would just order this on Amazon. But it's not like that here, so that's been really hard. So that was one thing. The second thing that I miss, I love my Croatian people, but it's very different here. Like going into stores and just walking on the street, people are kind of like more closed here. I just like miss people being more friendly, like strangers being more friendly. Especially when we were in Pennsylvania for those 2 years, or for me, those 2 years, everyone's like smiling, hey, how's your day? What's going on? Like, it's not like that here. So I definitely miss like that warm, friendly welcome from strangers.
Like you already started answering one of my other questions. Like, what do you think about
Yeah, the strangers and other friends or friends. To me, it's whatever. I'm not.
That's personal choice.
Yeah, that's a choice. Yeah, but like the convenience of America, I do think that to me that's the biggest advantage that the States has over Europe, because we do a lot of these Europe versus States. But that like American convenience, like a lot of Europeans like are in denial, or like even more so like, oh, this is bad. Like, you know, when we do videos like, oh, what the guy was like, oh, you know, what he about America, what he doesn't miss is the drive-throughs. Oh, there's too many drive-throughs.
Man.
What's wrong with that? It's a choice. It's a convenience. Or like a lot of times people is like, oh, there's like 25 options of cereals at Walmart. It's convenience. Like, I like having 25 options. Like, it's just, to me, that's the biggest thing. So like, of course, there's a lot of different conveniences, but I think the one word to describe it is convenience is very accurate word. Well, I guess convenience and efficiency. Everything here is just like very convenient and very efficient. So to me, I would say that's the biggest benefit that this country has to offer. So I do agree with her.
people in
let's do that.
Croatia? Like, you want to dig deeper into that?
Yeah. So for me, in the beginning, and Mate can attest to this, in the beginning I thought people hated me because again, everyone just seems so closed.
She was crying one day. Why do people hate me here? I was like, who hates you? No one hates you.
It's just so different.
I wonder if they
I noticed
visited here first. It seems like they just came here.
Maybe, yeah, maybe she
And
just
she
came.
just trusted that, oh, it's gonna be okay.
Interesting, yeah.
the difference between like if we were hanging out with his friends or family, I didn't feel like they hated me. Like
Also, just based on this video, like first time seeing them, she does come off very extroverted. So I think for her, in the more like a introverted society, and maybe they're not like introverted necessarily, they may be extroverted just differently, more like closed in. I do think that can be hard.
warm and kind, right? But outside of that, if we were going anywhere, gas station, grocery store, walking, it just seems like everyone was angry.
It's like, as I noticed when I was in the States and here, like people here on the cash register in the store, nothing, just doing their job, not even looking at you, nothing. People in America, hi, how you doing? Grocery shopping, the day is nice, like they're smiling. Here's like nothing. So
Guys,
that's why...
at Trader Joe's, do they not make you feel like you're the most important person in the world? Here in the grocery store, like you said, like if they speak to you, I feel like they're angry.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm just like, what the heck? I miss Trader Joe's. Like,
Oh, that could be a big
everything you need
difference.
up.
Yeah.
I love this.
Especially if she's used to.
Hash browns? Ooh, it's so good. Have you tried it with this?
That's true.
Like it's not like that here.
That is true.
But that being said, I had to not judge all of Croatia because of that and try to understand the people. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, it's just a layer that you have to get through.
Yep.
People maybe are not going to be the friendliest to strangers. They're not going to be very smiley or friendly immediately. But when you're in a setting where it's like friend to friend, family to family, people are super warm. They're so inviting. They will bring you into their home and take everything out of the fridge for you to eat. Food is a big thing here, which I love. It's like sharing a love of food and like breaking bread together, which is really cool. So I've seen that side of Croatian people that's very warm and friendly. Just once you go past that barrier of like being a stranger, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. That's good. Now, you already touched a bit of my next question. What do you think about the food in Croatia in general, and what is your favorite food in Croatia? Like, what's your favorite like dish or something?
That's hard. Okay, well, I have been eating so well here. Partially because his mom spoils us pretty much every Sunday and cooks us these huge feasts for lunch, so I'm very spoiled there.
Love you, Mom.
Yeah, I'm getting the best of the best when it comes to Croatian food. But I love the food. I love the style of food.
Okay.
Soups are a big thing here. For us in the States, we have soup like in the winter or fall.
True.
Here it's like soup all the time. Like it's like a
And
different.
all
Yeah,
different
that's the
types of-
interesting
Yeah, so that's
thing for me. Like in Europe, you guys have soup all the time.
Yeah, soups is a part of the cuisine. Yeah, here soups is just not too common. They do have it, I can, and again, part of I guess the convenience here is so many options. If you want soup, you will find soup. It's not like you can't find soup. There's plenty. It's just not as like you don't see people choosing that, but there's a choice to do that, right? So yeah, you can get soup, but it's just not part of like the common cuisine. Like when you think of American soup, there
Yeah,
isn't. Like,
it's not like a meal either. It's like a little, like if you get soup, you probably get like a little bowl, cup of soup as like a starter.
I guess like what was kind of like interesting here for me when I came, like you guys have like appetizers for the meals, right? We don't really do appetizers in Europe. For us, the appetizer is the soup. Like that's the appetizer. Like we eat soup and then we eat the main dish. So like that would be our appetizer. So I think like that's kind of like the difference. We never called it appetizer, we just called it soup, but the soup would be like your version of appetizer.
Cool. I love the food. It's super healthy. It's super fresh. It's
Yeah.
very domestic, as they call it.
Domace.
And we have a market where we go to the lady and we get fruits and vegetables, which
Yeah.
I love because again, you don't get that. Everything is like
Yeah.
pretty much mass produced in the States unless you go to a farmer's market, which aren't everywhere. So I love the food. It's fresh. It's like just my type of style food, and I'm no longer bloated all the time like I was in the States. So that is a plus. My favorite
Favorite dish?
food? I don't know.
Like,
The one,
give
that,
us something.
the one that your mom makes that takes like 3 days.
Pasticada.
It's so good.
I don't know how to explain it to
How to react
Americans.
to that?
It's just it's a 3-day dish. It has to be good. The meat is marinated like for a full day and a half. Then the veggies, and it's like kind of a stewy, thick sauce with homemade gnocchi or the homemade like bread loaf something.
It's so good.
I don't even know how to explain
good.
it, but the Croatian people will know.
Yeah. So that, and I love having fresh bread all the time. 'Cause there's like a bakery on every corner,
Yeah.
and I love
Bakeries.
right a staple in this house
Yeah, I
is
love fresh
ABC
bread.
cream cheese. Americans, Philadelphia cheese is trash compared to this. I did not know cream cheese could taste so good.
I was like, babe, where can we buy cream cheese? And I'm like, oh, you have cream cheese? I was like, that's not cream cheese.
And I thought it was good.
yeah. Until she tried ABC Croatian
He
cream
was
cheese.
right all along.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
We've seen ABC in one of the food like first Croatian food reactions that we've done. They had the ABC cheese, and I remember I said that we have. So I think we have something similar in Lithuania where it's we just call it melted cheese. It's not again. I don't know ABC cheese. I've never tried it, but I would guess it's actual cheese, but just melted into like a spreadable form. Here, the cream cheese, American cream cheese, is different. It's not the same thing. Like I guess you could call it cream cheese because they were both spreadable, but your guys' cream cheese is something different. And not that it's bad or good, it's just different. I don't mind American cream cheese. I like it, but that cream cheese is it tastes like cheese. Your cream cheese doesn't really taste like cheese though. It's called cream cheese, but it's not like a cheese. It's more like a spread. That one is actually cheese, so it just tastes cheesier. That would be the difference.
okay.
Again, ABC cheese, I've never tried it. I can't say if that's the same thing or not.
Okay. Now, what do you think about our coast?
Oh.
Croatian coast.
I'm gonna say one statement, and it's gonna sum everything up.
Okay.
When you go to Thailand on your honeymoon, and you're wishing you were at the Croatian Sea, that's it. That's all I have to
That
say.
explains everything.
Nothing compares to the sea here.
I wonder
along the
why.
coast. I've never seen water more clear, more blue. Just the
Oh, we've seen the water. It's very beautiful.
No, the water is beautiful, but so what does that say about Thailand?
Yeah.
Is Thailand dirty? That's what I'm more interested in.
To me, I took it as the honeymoon wasn't good. So I was
Yeah, that's I'm like kind of like what does that say about Thailand?
perfect environment for beach days, the chilling and atmosphere, the coffee shops there, the pine trees giving you shade, natural shade, the cicadas
Cicadas.
singing their song in the background. Like, there's nothing like the Croatian
Croatian
coast.
coast
So,
is next level.
yeah, it's the best thing.
Okay,
in the world.
wait. This was actually a question for us Croatians more, maybe just to hear this. I knew this is gonna.
Yes.
Like,
Like, I don't want to go anywhere for vacation, but
yeah. And last question. You ready?
yes.
Let's talk about Croatian language.
Oh, it's hard, guys. It's so hard. I'm not terrible with languages. I don't really know any other languages fluently, but if I travel
wonder
to a
where in
place,
Croatia
I can
they
pick up
are.
Italian when I'm in Italy. I can
Yeah.
pick up
Where in Croatia are they living?
Oh, I don't know.
a little Spanish if I'm near Spanish people. Croatian, it is absolute gibberish to me. I don't understand what is being said like any of the time. The sounds are so hard for my mouth to make. We don't have a lot of these sounds in English. The alphabet is different with the little accents and stuff, so everything is different. I'm not doing that great with it. I can only understand certain words that I hear him say a lot because I'm listening to him 24/7. But it's been really hard, harder than I thought. I need a tutor, like ASAP.
We were working on that.
Yeah, it's hard.
If there's anybody in Croatia that wants to tutor this beautiful little girl,
Please,
just
please.
call us.
Help me.
Okay, what is your, like, to finish up this video,
Yes.
what is your overall score of Croatia? Let's say from 1 to 10.
Yeah, the Croatian language, I think it would be hard for you. Like even when we do the videos, I think for you those the certain sounds like the ch, like those are
Don't disrespect me. I was nailing some of these words, okay?
okay.
Don't disrespect me.
I just think in them, yeah, as she said in English, those sounds don't exist, so it's a little harder. But for me,
I was doing it.
knowing some Russian, the language doesn't seem that hard, honestly. I think some of the words have the same meaning, so the pronunciation is the same as Russian too. So for me, I wouldn't say. Obviously, I haven't tried learning it. Maybe if you try learning it, it's hard. But just through reactions, like doesn't seem that hard.
I agree.
10 being the best country in the world, and 1 being the loudest country in the world.
That's hard.
Like now you know, like overall,
That's hard to give
the
a
culture,
ranking.
the people, the food, like just take.
But it's
the-
fair.
You need cat. You think it's fair?
No, like it's hard, but I think people want to see that. So like I think it's a fair question
'Cause
to ask.
I think because we need some structure here. We need like a category and then ranking.
Well, I think she's fair to give her answer and then explain why she's giving that. I think that's
Okay.
good enough.
That's such a hard thing to answer.
Oh, she
It's
don't
like
want
if
to
I
break
go
his
too
heart.
low, people are gonna hate me. If I go too high, my American people are gonna be like, "What happened to you? You betrayed us." I would say, from what I have experienced,
Okay.
right now, the score could go up.
Okay.
I would give it like a 7.5
Okay.
out of 10.
Okay.
Only because again, I don't feel
Yeah, that's not a good score.
at home yet,
Okay.
so that's gonna influence.
But that's a fair
my
score.
number. But as far as lifestyle,
7 is
and
average.
experience, so far it's a 7.5.
Okay.
But I'm sure as I see more
Okay.
and
The way
get
you
more
were talking
involved-
about the coast, I need a little higher. The way you were talking about the food, the people take 3 days to make you a meal. Girl, you gotta give it a little bit higher. I think she should be about.
But that's her
8.3.
score. You can't be mad at her about that. That's how
The
she feels
difficulties
like.
that she has is learning like how to open a window.
I think homesickness is a big one for her. She's saying
homesickness,
she's homesick. I think that's a big one for her.
so that they brings it to a 7.
That can bring it down to a 2. If I'm homesick, if I miss
Homesick?
something a lot, I don't care how good this place is.
Well, listen, you chose to leave. Like,
It's not this. She chose to leave, but it was like she left for the husband. Clearly, she didn't just leave because, like, some
see,
people.
that's something else. That I'm not trying to get into people's marital situations to discuss their,
Okay, but-
why she left or not.
But like we see, like sometimes people leave because they want to leave. Like they just nomads, digital nomads. Like
yeah,
they,
because I'm not getting an explanation why they left.
but if it seems here she left because to be with the husband, maybe
But
financial
why?
reasons.
Oh,
So it was kind of like a forced decision to move a little bit.
okay.
So I think.
So
it's-
how he's setting her up, asking her this question, like, bro,
but-
you know, it
'cause
wasn't my
I-
first choice to come.
I think that's a fair question to ask. And
no,
that's
it's not
what
a fair
she's-
question, because especially if your partner didn't was 100% to wanting to go in the first place.
She was 100% wanting, but it's still not an easy decision. It's like
She was not 100%.
it's like okay, I want to go to school, like let's say to get a doctor's degree.
Okay.
I want to go to school, but how you would rate the experience? You probably give it like a 7 or something because it's hard. Like I wanted to do it, but I had some reservations because now I have to dedicate a lot of time and blah blah blah. So it's kind of similar. You're making a compromise. You want to do it, but you still compromise. So you can't give it a 10 because it's
Then
not a
I
walk in
don't
the
think
park.
don't ask her this question.
and see
If
like,
it was you, and like I left because don't ask me this question. Don't ask me this question.
Don't set you up.
Don't set me up.
here, what is winter like? What is fall like?
Yeah.
Then I'll have like a better score.
Maybe in other videos I will rate USA, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, well, if I'm doing that, I would give the US a 5. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Because of what I want in a country. Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
If I'm on the Croatian coast, then maybe it's an 8.5.
I think Yeah, you see, there's a big they're not on the Croatian
The
coast.
Croatian goes.
They're
Yeah.
somewhere like I don't know where she feels isolated. Probably like not the most busiest location.
It is not.
She said
acceptable.
5 in the States, but she's like from Pennsylvania,
She
Boston.
said Boston,
I don't want to be
Pennsylvania.
there. If you said okay,
Yeah.
living in the Miami, you on Miami coast, that's a higher score than 5 for sure.
Until the September hurricanes come in, huh?
Yeah,
US
but
was-
I take hurricanes over other natural disasters.
But when it comes to convenience, it's a 10.
That's true. Okay,
10.
that's true. That's true.
We
You know,
Americans
they
have
kind of,
everything.
you know, they're masking a lot with laughter, and I'm like watching. I'm like,
Okay, baby, let's wrap this up.
Yes.
You're amazing. You're on the spot.
Okay.
never set me up like that. That's not us. Don't do me.
Don't ask you a question
Don't
like.
ask me a ridiculous question like
I
that.
think that homesickness is just a big one.
Especially if she's not living on. I thought they were living on the coast because I thought that's.
Yeah,
They
I think
don't-
the homesickness is just. I don't know how long ago they moved. I think if you live there for 2-3 years and then
Listen.
you still give it like a 7.45, that score is not moving.
Listen.
If she lived there like 2 months, and I think the score can change.
Listen, if you pull someone out from where they had like their family, the comfort of like no, especially she's an extrovert and she's like
She's very extroverted, yeah.
so to pull her and then put her like I think in the mountains, in the
I don't know if
caves.
she's in the mountains. I think yeah, for her
That's
being
a bit.
like,
That's drastic. I can understand. I understand her score better.
I do think Eastern Europe, and Croatia is in the eastern side of Europe. Yes, they're not like Lithuania Eastern, but still on the east of the Europe. I just think it's hard for American extroverts. It's just the
Yeah.
culture is more introverted.
Yeah.
Or even if it is extrovert, it's different extrovertism than American.
But I think she would thrive if she was in the coast where everyone is at. On
I think she would
holiday.
She would thrive if there's more.
I think she would thrive better.
Like expats.
Yeah.
It's either that or she would thrive more on like Western Europe where people are Western and more Southern. Like Italy seems like to be a little more outgoing. Spain, maybe Portugal, those countries. Because yeah, Eastern Europe.
Do they still put videos out? This is an old video I just see.
If you look on their profile.
And you
Oh, they're doing a podcast, I guess. And they was pregnant, so they gave birth. Good for them.
Oh.
Yeah, I think they're doing. They stopped.
Yeah.
She said, "Kayla, I'm an animated American."
Yeah. Look this. Hey, you took her to the caves? Oh hell no.
Yeah.
Oh
And
hell
for an
no.
animated American, Croatia
No.
is hard.
No.
I
Because
think it would
even
be
for
hard.
me, she's very animated.
No, she's over the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very. That's for a person like that,
Even
Eastern
me, an
Europe is
American,
rough.
I've seen that. I say, okay, she needs to chill. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm the Croatian. Like this American is too animated.
Yeah, I think for you, like the Eastern Europe culture would be more.
I get it.
Cause you.
I get it. I'm like, I'm not.
You're not like that extroverted
Yeah.
to like over. You need to. It would be more like you friendly, but you're not like.
I'm not
where
gonna
you need to talk
expect
to
a stranger.
everybody.
We need to
Yeah,
talk.
you
Like,
you don't like strangers like that. So I think
I
for you-
respect everyone's comfort.
Yeah,
level.
yeah. So I
Yeah.
think for you it would be different, but for her, I understand where she's coming from.
Don't
so
put me in no mountains. No, no. She said she wants to be in the coast.
I think 7.5 is an okay score. I don't mind it.
He
now.
looked hurt. He was like,
I mean, I think the baseline is America, right? If she gives America 5,
she didn't start out with that.
But-
though.
Croatia 7.5, that's an upgrade. So it is what it is. Like, because I don't see a place where there's a 10. Like for a country to be a 10, I don't know. 10 means that you have no issues. And
Like,
what place would you have no
a
issues with?
10, like a 10, or like if the government, you're really unaffected by whatever policies are being passed, and the place where you're having doesn't have any like struggles like with immigration, starvation, where people have to like steal. Like I think places with like 0 to low crime. government is stable. You don't rely on government efficiency to get your needs. You're very self-sufficient.
I think a 10 for me. A 10,
I think I could find a 10. There's places I know I could,
I would
for
say
sure.
a 10 for me would have to be a place with a good climate. That because the climate is important. I would never give a 10 somewhere that is not like sunny most of the year, right? However, most of the places that have good climate have a lot of issues, either economical issues, political issues. It's just immigration issues. I don't cannot think of a warm country that could achieve that. So, like countries like Norway, maybe Finland, they might have everything else going, but the weather is so
And the
bad.
food, I don't know about
Yeah,
food.
and the food too. So like, yeah, so the weather is so bad. I would never give those places a 10. Like maybe as high as they would go is 8. Like even 9, I don't know if I would give it out no good weather.
If I was living in
So go ahead.
if I was living in my own privileged bubble, like in a very privileged bubble, it would be Miami.
If I had
Like if the South Florida, anywhere in South Florida, if I was in my bubble, privilege, money was not a factor. And if I need if some policy is applied and oh man, that's very
I
impactful,
would
but I could still have the funds to take care of myself, like with healthcare and stuff like that. It's South Florida.
I would say I don't think Miami could ever be a 10 because it's a city and it's just I would never give a city a 10. I'm not a city
But there's
person.
places in Miami.
I
that's
think
not-
if we moved a little up north in
yeah,
Florida,
yeah, like I said, that's-
it's like other parts of Florida that's not like a middle of nowhere in Florida, boonies, but
yeah, I feel like she's in the boonies.
yeah, like not in the boonies, but like in a smaller city in
Yeah.
Florida, and we had money. Like money
Yeah,
was not like
factor.
I'm not saying like oh we
Even
were
in
rich,
Georgia, I
or
would
yeah, or
give.
Georgia. Not that the money was an issue, but it's not to a point where you can't afford rent.
Yeah,
I think then it's very close to
yeah,
10.
yeah.
Because the biggest issue in Miami is the cost of living is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's the biggest issue. The second issue is just like I guess the cost of living issue is the whole Florida, but Miami particularly issue is just the cities. Like a lot of it's just that part. So I think this place is close to a 10, but maybe 10 is achievable. I don't know.
Spain looked good too,
Yeah, Spain is.
but not like where the popular tourist
Yeah.
goes.
We would have to see though.
Yeah, because the food I've been hearing is,
Yeah, but the food is. I think you can find the food in Spain though.
Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord, and as always, share as much kindness as possible.